Step.
That's hard. But it's still
Good.
there's nobody, very few people have that discretionary.
You see that sprawl back? And I'm a lot smaller than you. But just when you get those hips back, it's just hard to, strong as you are. Yeah, strength's a great thing in wrestling. But speed kills. Speed and leverage. Good. Good. Now the other thing with your hands is don't get so enamored with your hands that you don't protect your feet. So when you're doing that, you're doing it great, but just make sure you're stepping. Keeping your hips going.
It's just for him, not to.
Shoot that same takedown, either one of them. Okay, shoot it. There. As soon as you see it wide open like that, don't think about it. Just go for it.
But what are you waiting? You're waiting for him to tell you to do it, or what?
No, it's just, it's nerve-wracking. You think, oh, I should have done it just then, or I should have done it just then. The motion is just snatch, and you just keep working at it to where it's just second nature. And then the only danger is you do it sloppy, where you didn't have good position on it. You got it, right there. See, that's right. If you immediately get it. In fact, I got far more takedowns in high school, especially as soon as the whistle's blown. As soon as that whistle's blown, I usually had the guy. College is a different story, just because everybody's so good. But it's the element of surprise. And it's usually when people are going for a tie.
In college, they go 1 second takedown, right?
No, it's the same thing. I mean, they blow. What are you talking about?
Like once you're on their back, the guys will be on the both shoulders for 2 seconds.
Oh, for the pin.
Yeah.
For the pin, yeah. But for a takedown, it's no different. Yeah, for a pin, the pin is just pretty much the same thing. In college, you tap the shoulder blades and it's done. Whereas in,
Be down 2 seconds.
yeah, that's not how college is. College, if you've got me on one shoulder, and you touch my shoulder, I'm pinned. Now you might have refs that don't call it that way, but they should. Touch pin, yeah. Same thing. Okay, again, don't reach. Step for it. Step. You're reaching. Step. That foot's got to be stepping. You're going to be stepping to the outside. If you're going to shoot that single, you definitely want to be stepping to the outside. If you want to shoot the snatch, you still want to step beside my foot.
Oh, okay.
At least. So think about that when you do this. Always, if I'm already doing this, where am I already? Already out above my hips. So it's got to be in tandem with that step. Just like football. I mean, you do football, you're a lineman, right? You step under them and explode up, right? Absolutely the exact same thing in wrestling. You didn't block off the line like this. It's exactly the same. You got to get your
Hips.
underneath you. The right way to say it. Reach, step.
That's the right way to say it, but I think the other one makes more
Well, you understand.
connects.
Yes. Good. And then it's just a finish. Good. Okay. Shoot your duck under again.
Duck under?
Yep, shoot your duck under. That duck under is not a lot different from it except for where your head goes. I mean, you explode better on your duck under just because you're used to doing it more, I think.
Yeah, I practice that.
Because you practice it more, that's right.
But I think that's the key, though, Jason, what you said before. You know, if you find a couple of moves that you can do really well,
That's right.
stick to that. I mean, you don't have to do 100 moves.
The kids that wrestled me in high school, by the time that I was, not that I was great, but by the time I had a good record halfway through the season, when the guys I was wrestling, most of them knew what I was going to do.
Already.
But already.
It didn't make a difference.
But it doesn't matter. If you're good enough at it, it doesn't matter. My dad wrestled a tournament when he wrestled up until his 30s. He wrestled a tournament. He was big. Well, you know Dad, he was big. So he wrestled like 189, 190, but was just all muscle. And he was in the finals. He got into the finals of a tournament. He only wrestled a few years. And the guy he had beaten was yelling to the guy he was wrestling against. He goes, he ain't got nothing but a roll. He ain't got nothing but a roll. He ain't got... Oh!
The roll got him.
It doesn't matter. Guy knows it's coming all day long. If you're good enough at it, it doesn't matter.